Sprinkle some pixel dust. I'm Austin Grider, and I'm launching your local char clone wearing a ski mask, and today is his birthday. Welcome to Splitting Wires, and today we're going to be talking about Gundam Build Divers. Oh boy, this is going to be a fun one. Alright, so about a few years ago, in 2013, there was a show called Gundam Build Fighters, and then I think it was like 2 years later, I think, or it was a year later, I don't know, there was a sequel to the show, Gundam Build Fighters Try. Then, a few years later, we got this show, Gundam Build Divers. Ooh boy. Boy, was that a show. Oh boy. And I thought Gundam Build Fighters Try was a bit controversial with its poor writing. This show kind of has some poor writing too, but you know what? I still enjoyed it for what it is. But what I'm going to be talking about is the lineup of both the Gunpla, the Gundam itself, the characters, and the rest of the show and its concepts. And this show, it's probably the most kiddish Gundam. That's what I'm looking for. Marketable to kids than any other Gundam franchise. More than Age, more than Fighters, more than Tri-Fighters. Yeah, you name it. I think this is the most kid-friendly Gundam. So, if you ever watch an anime called SAO, you probably get the idea that Gundam Build Fighters, Gundam Build Divers, is a show about diving into the internet or playing this Gundam game online and just having a blast with your Gunpla. And making friends, doing some silly stuff all over, seeing Patrick Colsar all over the goddamn place. I swear to God, he makes more cameos than Stanley, and rest in peace to him. But now, back to the meat and potatoes. I want to talk about this. First, I'm going to be talking about the story. And what is the story about? Well, as I said before, kids just playing games. However, it got into two different arcs. First arc involving the dark, what was it called, the dark build cap, something like that. No, they use a special word for it. About some evil guy who hates the freaking game that they're playing, all because it ruined the original concept of Gundam Fighters. And I get where he's coming from. In the Gundam Build Divers, the game, your Gunpla doesn't have any sort of damage when it's done and over with. However, in the original two animes, the damage on your Gunpla was permanent, and you had to start your entire thing all over again. That sucks. I just halfway put this 00 higher than weed edition right over here, and I'm thinking if it was like destroyed, I'd be like, well, son of a bitch, Batman. What am I gonna do about that? I had to restart from scratch. Ain't nobody got time for that crap. But that's what the show. It had some sort of depth to it in terms of there are some stakes on your line. You have some. It might not be medium or rare, but you know what? If it's destroyed, you have to cook that steak from scratch, buddy. But, like I said, in Divers, no consequences. There is nothing at stake in Gundam Build Divers. And some people say, like, come on, what the hell? What's wrong with that? If there's no stakes, then what's the point of watching the show? What am I supposed to be invested in? Well, in the first arc, the entire game was starting to be destroyed. I feel like the funny thing is that the stakes in the show is the game could be destroyed. And I'm like, well, why can't you just make a new one? I mean, seriously, can't you just make more servers or something? I don't know. I'm not a game developer. I don't know who. Maybe they're the guys who made these show probably aren't game developers either. They could be. Who knows? Probably directed a few. Well, anyways, the second arc involved the same thing. A threat is going to destroy the game, yeah, but it's their own friend. Ooh, electrical life form. I don't know why they don't just call her an AI for crying out. They have to call her an EL, like an electronic life form. Like, can't you just stick to sentient AI? You don't need to go superficial on our asses here. But regardless whatsoever, it is what it is. Now, was it all good? Well, I had fun with the show. The animation got choppy in some points, but when they made the animation look good, they made it look really good. The fight between let's see, Ogre's new Gunpla. I forgot what he called it, but it reminded me of Master Asia's Master Gundam mixed with a GN from 00, and And Riku's Gundam, the double O Sky. I have the higher than Weed edition because you can't go higher. If you can't to get higher than Sky, clearly Weed is not enough. So the animation bits. Like I said, when the animation gets good, it gets really good. But most of the time, the animation is meh. One thing I liked about Divers and Try was Try, despite the main character being a battle-hardened Fist of Fury maniac. Too many special moves. Like, there was more special move clashes than it was actually animation. Like, movement. The entire point of anime is movement. I didn't come to watch a Dragon Ball Z anime where they just fire off Kamehameha waves standing there in a still image. No, I don't like that crap. But they do it here in Divers, but they do it a little bit less, where I can at least admire the good animation of the fight scenes. That's what I'm looking for. Listen, I'm a Char clone, okay? And Char clones, we all have to be repetitive and, most importantly, debatable and argumentable. One of those two things. But when it comes to this show, our local Char clone here is a friggin' nerd. What did you expect? Well, I don't know if Kyuja is a good Char clone or not. He's okay. Doesn't really have a lot of depth to him. Anyway, enough about the fights. Let's talk about the characters. Speaking of that Char clone, he's a hit or miss character. Let's talk about the main character, Riku. Riku, I don't care much about him. He's a standard shonen protagonist that is a young gunner that gets very strong really fast. Nothing special about that. I couldn't care less about his character. I do love his Gunpla though. I'm a big fan of the Double O and the Destiny Gundam. Smash them together, my dick is rock hard. Now let's see what else here. I did like some characters. I feel like we can all agree. Oh my goodness, what do you want from me, cat? Boy. But I think what we can all agree here. Yeah, what's her name? We can all agree here. God, what was her name again? Not Sarah. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Aya is the best character. And honestly, I think it has to do with her character design. I mean, she's a ninja. She's a busty ninja girl who was like, oh no, I don't trust people. I don't really make good friends. And like, oh no, friendship. I mean, I think they like those sort of characters. But it is what it is. But I feel like her character isn't that much in depth than you think it is. But she has enough depth where people will latch onto her. It definitely will like her that much. The rest of the characters, I didn't care. Sarah, I mean, she's a focal point of the plot. Like, she's very important, but she's your stereotypical, very, very nice, cute girl. What do you expect? Hey, Dad, how you doing? I'm shooting a movie, or shooting a video right now. Other characters, here's the thing here's what I can understand why people don't like Dive that much. No one's gonna like the characters so much because they don't have a lot of depth to them. I mean, I feel like the main purpose of the show is to enjoy the Gunpla fights and enjoy the idea of being online, and honestly, I feel like seeing Patrick Colsar is definitely going to be one of the appeals. So yeah, I can't really say that the story is good or the characters are good in general. I gotta deduct points from them on that one. Like, it doesn't really compare to Build Fighters, where you have, there was a lot of heart in the original Build Fighters. You could feel it. The characters had motivation. There was so much. They had a lot of heart to them, and so did their Gunpla. How much they represented them. I did like the Gunpla in this season. The Gunpla in Diver they're all pretty good. The Age Magnum. The higher than Weed. I freaking love this Gundam. It's my dream come true. I also like their the GN3 Yuki's Gunpla. Seriously, orange. More orange Gunpla. We need more of those, especially green ones for Tiger Wolf's. I love his Gunpla. It combines the heart of G Gundam and with the let's see. Was it Gundam number 5 in Wing? The Shenlong. It is a Shenlong, or it's the Altair? It's one of those two. But it's a Wu Fei's Gunpla. I think it might be the second one the second one he got. I like that one. Chartier. How the hell do you even say his name? The fox boy, the tan boy. God, what was his name? Chartier. Charlie. God, I'm so bad at this. Chartier. The tan fox man. His Gunpla is from Double O, the CeraV. I love that thing. It's able to transform by combining its like weapons onto itself. It's a twin drive system, but I don't think they really explored that fact that it has a twin drive system. It did go Trans Am once, but it didn't say like double Trans Am or anything like that. Whatever. What other? The Zeromaru. I don't know if that's out yet. Aya's Gunpla. I like that. That's a pretty cool Gunpla. It's able to transform into a 1/44th scale Gunpla, which is hands down a really cool idea. But I hope they don't screw it up as much as Fumina's star-winning Gundam. I hated that thing. That thing sucks. And Doji's the Gira. Let's see, the Gira. Yeah, right there. It's a pretty good one too. I would have liked that one. But Ogre's Gunpla. God, what is Ogre's Gunpla? Because I really wish. See, you're killing. Where is kill? Let's oh my God. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Where is it? What is it? Here, this was his first one, but what was his second one called? Here it is. See, Gundam GP Raise 2? Is that what it's called? Yep, that's it. This is a kick-ass gun. I love it. It has horns. It looks demonic as hell. Fat, bulky. I like it. I like it a lot. But what's it based on? It's based on the Physalis. Yeah, I can definitely say that. Yeah, but I like it. I like its design. So yeah, a lot of cool Gunpla designs in this season. Let's see. What else is there to talk about? Oh yeah. I got myself here a Momo Haro because, oh my God, that's adorable. A pink Haro with kitty ears. Like, how could you not want that? I mean, I definitely like it. Pretty nice. Yeah. What else? I talked about the Gunpla, the characters, the story, the fights, and I think that's it. What else is there to talk about? I mean, the show is a very simple show. I mean, my final thoughts on it is that it was okay. It was okay show. I mean, it wasn't spectacular. It gave me what I wanted, some cool-looking Gunpla, and so I can call it a day here. Well, I guess that's it. Next time, I would like to be talking about Iron-Blooded Orphans, maybe some other maybe the other Build Fighter shows, maybe other Gundam series. And like I said, I'm going to be wearing this every time I talk about Gunpla because I'm a shark clown. Thank you very much for watching. Happy birthday to me. And I'll see you next video. Leave a comment down below what you think about Build Divers. Which one's your favorite Gunpla? Your favorite character? You think the story was good or not? Mediocre at best? It's gonna be mediocre. Don't freaking lie to us. Anyways, I'll see you next video. Ta-ta, ladies and gentlemen.